Have you ever wondered why the nicer you are, the more some people seem to walk all over you? What if you found out that your kindness is actually empowering those who manipulate and take advantage of your goodwill? You might be unknowingly strengthening narcissists. In this article, we'll dive into how your well-intentioned actions can make narcissists more powerful and give you the tools to stop this cycle once and for all. Let's discuss an uncomfortable truth. Narcissists thrive on the kindness and patience of others. They draw their strength from the attention, empathy, and emotional energy that people like you willingly offer them. The more you try to be understanding and nice, the more they feel validated and invincible. However, the hard reality is that you are not helping them in the way you might think. And in the end, your efforts may even harm you. Narcissists feed off the emotional resources of those around them, often without any reciprocation. They can appear charming or affectionate, drawing you into their web of manipulation. But this behavior is not about mutual respect or care. It is about control and self-gratification. By constantly trying to please them, you only strengthen their sense of superiority, making it harder for them to see the consequences of their actions on others. In this video, we will explore exactly why being nice to narcissists doesn't help, and in fact makes them stronger. We will break down the patterns of narcissistic behavior and explain how they can exploit your kindness for their own benefit. Understanding these dynamics is essential in recognizing when you are being manipulated and how you can protect yourself. One of the most important things to realize is that the more energy you invest in trying to help a narcissist, the more they rely on you. They never fully appreciate your efforts, and they rarely change because they don't see the need to. They believe they are entitled to your attention and care, and their demands will never stop growing. The cycle continues, leaving you drained and frustrated. So, how can you break free from this toxic cycle? The first step is to recognize the signs of narcissistic behavior and understand that you cannot change or fix them. Setting boundaries is crucial. Narcissists have no respect for other people's limits, so you must establish clear and firm boundaries to protect your well-being and emotional health. To wrap up, it's essential to reclaim control over your interactions with narcissistic individuals. Protect your energy by setting boundaries, walking away when necessary, and prioritizing your own needs. This video aims to provide you with the tools to stop feeding the narcissist's insatiable demand for attention and start protecting your own well-being. Stick with us until the end to learn more about how to regain control in these challenging situations. Let's start with one of the most common mistakes we make when dealing with narcissists: kindness. Being kind is a great virtue, but when you're dealing with a narcissist, it's like handing over your power. Narcissists are emotional manipulators. They don't value your kindness. They see it as an opportunity to further their own agenda. They thrive on the control they gain from your emotional responses. So every time you let your guard down, you are only giving them more ammunition. When you think you're helping a narcissist by being understanding or giving them the benefit of the doubt, you're actually strengthening their narcissistic tendencies. They believe they are entitled to special treatment, and by being overly nice, you're affirming this belief. Narcissists don't change because you're nice to them. They just learn to expect more from you and become more demanding. What should you do instead? Well, here's the thing. It's not about being cruel, but it is about being firm. You need to stop feeding their ego and start setting boundaries. Narcissists will try to manipulate your emotions to get what they want. They will make you feel guilty for not giving in to their demands. And the more you comply, the stronger their hold over you becomes. The first step in breaking free from this cycle is to stop responding to their manipulative tactics. Narcissists thrive on creating drama and chaos because it allows them to maintain control. They want to get a reaction from you, whether it's sympathy, anger, or frustration, so they can feel superior. Your job is to withhold your emotional energy and not give them the satisfaction of a response. When you refuse to engage with their manipulation, you're taking away their power. Another key point is understanding that narcissists lack empathy. They are unable to truly care about your feelings. So when they use your kindness against you, it's not a reflection of your goodness. It's a reflection of their inability to see beyond their own self-interest. You're not doing them a favor by being nice. You're simply enabling their toxic behavior. Instead of being nice, it's important to practice self-respect. Stand firm in your beliefs, and don't let narcissists walk all over you. It might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you've been used to people-pleasing, but standing up for yourself is the best way to regain your strength and prevent narcissists from taking advantage of you. Now let's talk about boundaries. Setting boundaries is not just about saying no when someone asks you for something you don't want to do. It's about knowing your worth and not tolerating disrespect. Narcissists love to push limits, testing how much they can get away with. But when you clearly communicate your boundaries and enforce them, you make it harder for them to manipulate you. In the past, you might have given in to their demands because you didn't want to rock the boat or make them upset. But what you've likely learned is that the more you give, the more they expect. So what do? You stop giving. You take back control of your time, energy, and emotions. When you put yourself first and prioritize your needs, the narcissist no longer has the power to dictate your actions. It's not easy to change this dynamic, especially if you've been conditioned to be nice for so long. Narcissists can be charming and persuasive, but remember, their actions are all about self-interest. They don't care about your feelings, and the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can stop giving them what they want. Let's talk about the importance of no contact. When dealing with a narcissist, sometimes the best option is to completely cut off communication. This might seem drastic, but it's the most effective way to break free from their grip. Narcissists will continue to push and test your boundaries until they see they can no longer manipulate you. When you stop responding to their messages or engaging with them, you deny them the satisfaction of your emotional reaction. It can be challenging to break free from the grip of a narcissist, especially when you have deep emotional connections to them. The urge to please and accommodate their needs often stems from this attachment. However, it's important to recognize that by continuing to engage with their demands, you are inadvertently empowering them. The more you give, the more control they gain, and the more difficult it becomes to escape their influence. In these situations, it becomes crucial to find the strength within yourself to say, no more. You must prioritize your emotional well-being and establish boundaries to protect yourself. This is not an easy task, but it's necessary to take back control of your life. When you stop feeding the narcissist's ego, you begin to regain your sense of self-worth and independence. While narcissists thrive on validation and attention, particularly from those around them, they are most powerful when they can manipulate others into compliance. Your kindness, even when well-intentioned, often gets twisted into a tool for their manipulation. They rely on this dynamic to maintain their dominance over you. And by continuing to be nice, you are reinforcing their behavior. The solution lies in setting firm boundaries. This involves saying no when necessary, avoiding unnecessary emotional investments, and not allowing them to control your actions or thoughts. In some cases, it may even mean cutting ties completely and going no contact. This may feel extreme, but sometimes it is the only way to protect your mental health and regain control over your life. In conclusion, the more you try to appease a narcissist, the stronger they become. The cycle of pleasing them only serves to feed their ego and strengthen their grip on you. By establishing boundaries and prioritizing your own needs, you can break free from this toxic pattern. It's important to take steps to protect yourself and regain your emotional well-being. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you found the information helpful and empowering. If this message resonated with you, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Together, we can stop narcissists from taking advantage of us and begin to live healthier, more fulfilling lives. Stay strong and take care of yourself. See you in the next video.